What's up, guys? Holding Eyes with you here, bringing you Fairytail 100 Years Quest manga review, chapter 15. This continues with Gajo and Jalal and Toka. Excuse me. They talking about why she's so obsessed with Fairytail, and supposedly she's obsessed because there's so much magic energy there that it could bring destruction and evil. And before that happens, she wants to turn it white and just make it disappear. So then she used this weird spell to like erase Jalal, but the other Toka kicked in, and we found that there's two souls in her body. There's Toka, and then there's her, the white mage, and she makes herself stop, and she tells Jalal to leave, and Jalal is like he's like very hesitant to leave, and he's like, what's going on? And he hasn't like really caught on to what's going on. But then Gajio comes in and slams her like the face first into the ground, and she bumps her head, of course, and she falls unconscious. And then you have in the back panel Panther Lily and Juvia and Livy there, and they were like, wow, I can't believe his suspicion about her was right. And that's when Jalal started to, have that inner dialogue saying, okay, there's two people in this body. How unique and weird. Then after that, we shift over to Ezra and her fight, and Natsu and Wendy in their fight. And Ezra's fighting with her, and they clashing blade to blade, blade to blade. And she can't use the hypnotic magic no more because now Ezra's aware of it, of what it is. So it won't work no more. So they just continue to fight and blade fight. And there's this one panel where she gets like, she goes in for a punch, and Ezra blocks it, but then she does like a leg sweep, and she does it upwards, and she knocks like this part of the blade, she knocks it off. So all you have is like the hilt and the handle. And Ezra started to smile, and she was like, well, I made this blade to get infused with dragon magic thanks to Wendy. And then it becomes like a lightsaber blade, and we see that Kara now got scared when she saw that, and she charges towards her. Then we shift over again to the other fight with Wendy and Natsu versus Madmo and Ryder. And thanks to Wendy's wind magic blowing away the sand or the ash from Ryder, he really can't do much right now. So he tells Madmo to go in and beat up, Natsu and Wendy for him. And he goes in with an epic dragon punch, and Natsu going for his fire punch, and they collided. And it looked like he had like the slight advantage because of how hard his body is. And they were saying how Natsu's flame can never be able to burn him or beat him. But Natsu went like dragon purgatory flame mode on him. And as you see in the thumbnail, he made that big fireball explosion, which basically overheated the guy so much that his resistance to it was like none. And he just fell to the floor, melted and beaten. Which, that was a guarantee to happen. I mean, the only reason why Natsu lost the first time is because the guy got lucky and made him crash into a boat of ships, which, Dragon Slayer weakness, miracles, a sucky way to give your characters a weakness can easily be used against them, but that's the only reason why Natsu really lost, was because of that one weakness, not because the guy was actually better than him or anything. So, and that was the end of the chapter. This was a very quick chapter that was released today, but it was good. I said this before in my other reviews. It was going to be a given that Fairytail was going to win in this rematch. I mean, this is usually a pattern in Fairytail. They fight new enemies, lose to them the first time, and then they win it the second time. So it was a given that was going to happen. It was just a matter of how can they portray it and can they do a good job in it. And in my opinion, they did a good job this time around, which is unique. But it was good. Seeing, Wendy and Natsu's teamwork, which we don't really see those two tag teaming like that often against characters, which that's a good combo for them, fire and wind. But I liked it, and it was funny. Also, especially the end, because Natsu's flame was so hot that also Wendy's top burned off. So that was just hilarious. Hero here, he always has to have those fan service moments in this manga. But it was Good, decent chapter. Can't wait to see how Ezra puts down Kara and see if what Ryder can do. Because we know Ryder beat Gray. So, and that's not no easy feat. So, let's see what he does now. He's by himself, have to fight Natsu and Wendy. So, even though Wendy is like the main key right now to like beating him, because her magic type is what's stopping him from like becoming sand and disappearing, because she's blowing it away. So, I don't think without Wendy there, anyone won't be able to beat him. I think it's just magic types that right now it's merely messing them up. Not to mention, we know these guys are strong. Now, the question is, are they as strong as Actilogia? Highly doubt it. Never Natsu's that strong. Natsu's able to beat him out of bad luck and bad writing. But that's really it. But that's all I have for you guys today. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. My link will be down below. Make sure to hit that notification bell to get notified whenever I post. Tell me what you thought about this chapter. And if you haven't read it, go read it. If you're ready, go read it again. Great chapter, but I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.